Hello student, in last video we have discussed about the electric field, Coulomb's law and the Gauss law. Now in this chapter 3rd, we will talk about electric potential. As I told you, the electric field produced by a point charge is measured by two parameters. The electric field of a point charge is measured by two parameters. First is intensity of electric field at that point. We have discussed it. And second is electric potential. This is V. Okay. If we want to tell about the electric field at any point produced by a point charge, we will use two parameters. First, intensity of electric field at that point at which we want to calculate the effect of electric field of this charge, and another parameter is electric potential. Intensity of electric field is a vector quantity and it is given by F over Q naught. As I told you, intensity is related to force. The force experienced by a unit positive test charge, and electric potential is a scalar quantity which is related to work. Okay, and today we will talk about electric potential. So, potential means ability to do something. Potential means ability to do something. Consider this is a uniform electric field and we have to define the electric potential at this point. Let's say point A. Then for calculating the electric potential at this point, we have to bring a positive test charge from infinite to this point. Okay. For calculating electric potential at this point, we have to bring a positive test charge. A positive test charge from infinite at this point at which we want to calculate electric potential. Then what is the electric potential at this point? Electric potential at point A is defined as the work done in bringing a positive test charge from infinite to this point, infinite to point A upon Q naught. Okay. So, electric potential is defined as the work done in bringing a unit positive test charge from infinite to this point. Okay. Consider if the SI unit for V is joule per coulomb. It means if we say that the potential at this point is equal to 20 volt, joule per coulomb is called volt. If we say at any point inside the electric field potential is 20 volt or 20 joule per coulomb, we meant to say that the work done in bringing 1 coulomb charge from infinite to this point is 20 joule. If at a point the potential is 20 volt or 20 joule per coulomb, it means if we take 1 coulomb charge from infinite to this point, then the work done by external agent will be 20 joule. So, electric potential is related to work. Infinite, we take the reference point at infinite, and at infinite we consider potential is 0. So, it is not electric potential. Actually, this is potential difference between 2 points. Potential difference between 2 points. Okay. Now we consider 2 points A and B. If we want to define potential difference between these 2 points, we have to bring a unit positive test charge from B to A. The work done in B to A is called potential difference at these 2 points. So the potential difference between 2 points inside an electric field is defined as the work done by external agent. This work is done by some external agent. So the potential difference between 2 points inside an electric field is defined as the work done by external agent in bringing unit positive test charge from point B to point A. If point B at infinite, then VA minus V infinite is equal to W over Q naught, and we know the value of V infinite is 0, so this becomes potential, electric potential at any point. So electric potential at any point inside the electric field is defined as the work done by external agent in bringing unit positive test charge from infinite to that point at which we want to calculate electric potential. Now we will calculate the electric potential due to point charge, due to a single charge. As we have done before, we have calculated the intensity of electric field due to a single charge, due to a point charge, as like this. Today we will calculate the electric potential, formula for electric potential due to a point charge. So consider this is a source charge. We have to find the potential at a point due to this charge. Suppose we want to calculate potential here at point A, which is distance r from point A. For this is infinite. For calculating electric potential at here, we bring a positive charge, test charge, from infinite to this point. Consider this is a small distance dr. Now, as I told you, electric potential is the work done by some external agent. So, in moving this test charge through this small distance, the small work done dW by the external agent will be F dr negative. Okay, we have to apply actually this charge. Due to this charge, the force experienced by this test charge in this direction, but we want to bring this test charge from B to A. Due to this charge, due to this source charge, the force on Q naught will be in direction A to B, but we want to bring the charge from B to A. That's why we apply force in opposite direction. So here minus negative sign comes. Now the total work done W is given by integration of this expression F dr from infinite to r. Okay, and W is equal to, what is the formula for force between two charges, this one and this, Q naught upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and distance is r square dr, infinite to r. W is equal to minus Q naught upon 4 pi epsilon naught integration of 1 over r square dr. W is equal to Q naught. Now integrate 1 over r square, it becomes 1 over minus 1 over r, and this is already a minus plus infinite to r. So W is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught q naught 4 pi 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught q naught after putting the limit 1 over r minus 1 over infinite. So W is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught q naught over r. This one is the expression for work done. Now we want to calculate the electric potential. So the electric potential is given by V is equal to W over Q naught, as we know. So in this expression, take Q naught, W over Q naught is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q over R, and it becomes V. 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q over R. This is the expression for electric potential at a point due to a point charge. So this is the expression for electric potential due to a point charge. Okay. Always remember V is a scalar quantity. So we put the value of Q with sign. Okay, so in this formula, V over 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q over R, we put the value of Q with sign. If we plot graph V versus R graph, then it will be like this. V is inversely proportional to R. Okay. This is the graph, and we place the value of Q with sign. Now, next topic is potential gradient. What is gradient? The meaning of gradient is the rate of change of something with respect to something. Okay. Now here potential gradient is given by minus dV over dr. The change in potential with respect to distance, and it is equal to E, electric field. The potential gradient E, the potential gradient is equal to minus dV over dr, and this is equals to also electric field E. The rate of change of potential with respect to distance, and this negative sign shows in direction of electric field the potential decreases. In direction of electric field the potential decreases. So this is a source charge plus Q naught, and direction of electric field will be this. In direction of electric field, the potential due to this charge plus Q charge decreases. Let's consider 2 points A and B. Here potential is V, and here potential is V minus dV. Consider this distance is dr, a positive test charge. For defining the potential difference between A and B, we bring a positive test charge from B to A. Okay, then the work done in bringing this charge from B to A through small displacement dr is given by dW minus F dr. As we know, dW is equal to minus F is equal to Q naught E. the force on this charge due to this dr. dw upon q naught minus E dr. This is equation number 1. And by the definition of potential difference, VA minus VB is equal to dW over Q naught. VA is V minus V plus dV. Cancel V to V. dW upon Q naught. Now this gives dV is equal to dW over Q naught. This is equation number 2. Okay. We have to set up two equations for defining potential gradient. One is the work done in bringing positive test charge from B to A through a small displacement dr is given by dW is equal to minus F dr. We have done it in last derivation for potential. Okay, dW is equal to F is equal to Q naught E dr. Take Q naught here. dW over Q naught is equal to minus E dr. Now, by the definition of potential difference between 2 points, we know VA minus VB is equal to dW over Q naught. Put the value of VA and VB as we considered. At point A, potential is V, and at point B, potential is V minus dV. So this is V minus V plus dV, cancel V to V. This gives dV is equal to dW over Q naught. These are the two equations. Now equate 1 and 2. We get dV is equal to minus E dr. After equating equation number 1 and 2, we get E is equal to dV is equal to minus E dr, or it implies E is equal to minus dV over dr. This is expression for potential gradient. What is potential gradient? This term dV over dr is potential gradient, and it is equal to intensity of electric field. And this negative sign shows that the electric potential decreases in the direction of electric field. Okay, for uniform field, for uniform electric field such as electric field between the plate of capacitor, we will use E is equal to V over D. Simple. This is electric field between plates, and this is potential difference between these two plates, and D is the distance between plate. Okay. So this is the expression for potential gradient. Always remember significance of this negative sign. It means it shows that the electric potential decreases in the direction of electric field. And the formula for potential gradient is dV over dr, which is equal to intensity of electric field, E. Now, next topic, electric potential energy of two charge system. Two charge system. We have two charge Q1 and Q2, which is the distance R. The distance between them is R. We have to find the expression for potential energy, electric potential energy for this two charge system. For this, we will take help of this formula, or W is equal to QV. Okay. So, let's suppose initially there is no electric field. and we place a charge Q1 at here. In this situation, no work is done because there is no electric field. So this charge, this Q1 charge does not feel any force due to electric field. So in the absence of electric field, if we place a charge at any point, then no work is done in this situation. Okay. Now find, after placing this charge, an electric field is set up around this charge. Now find potential at a distance r. Potential is 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught. Value of charge is Q1 upon r at distance r. Okay. Now, if we place another charge Q2 at this point, if we place another charge Q2 at this point, or you can say in the electric field set up by Q1, then there is some work which is done by external agent in placing Q2 inside the electric field produced by Q1. So work done in placing Q2 at this point, at this potential, from W is equal to QV. Which charge we are placing? Q2 at which point? At which point there is potential is V. This is potential due to this charge, and this charge Q2 we want to place at this point. So what done is put the value of V 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R, and this work done is called electric potential energy of two charge system. This is the expression for electric potential energy of two charge system. Okay, Q1 Q2 over R. As we have seen in this formula, we place the value of this charge with sign as like this. In the formula for electric potential energy, we always place the value of both charges with sign. With sign. These are very important points. So in both formula, we will use value of charges with sign. So it was the expression for electric potential energy for two charge system. But if we have more than two charges, suppose we have three charges placed at the vertices of a triangle, and the distance between them A, B and C. Simple. For finding the electric potential energy of this system of charges, make the pair of two charges. Make the pair of two charges. Here we can make three pairs. Simple. 1 over 4 by epsilon naught common. For this pair Q1 Q2 upon A, plus for this pair Q2 Q3 upon B, and for this pair Q1 Q3 upon C. Okay, if we want to find the electric potential energy of many charge system, more than 2, 3 charges, we are having 4 charges, then simply make pair of charges. Suppose in this configuration there will be 3 pairs, Q1 Q2 Q2 Q3 and Q1 Q3, and distance between them. But if we have 4, then how many pair we have? Q1 Q3 Q3 Q4 Q2 Q4 Q1 Q2. There are 4 pairs and 2 pairs are diagonal pair. We have 6 pairs. Okay. for calculating the electric potential energy for 4 charge system. First, we have to make the pair of charges and we will find the potential energy of each pair and then resultant. After adding them, we will get resultant. So in this situation, we will have 6 pairs, 4 pair sidewise and 2 pair are diagonally. Okay. This is the electric potential energy.